Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new review. Behind me is the new Geely Starray EM-i. This is their plug-in hybrid. We're going to check it out. This is the top spec. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. Here it is guys, new beautiful Geely Starray EM-i plug-in hybrid. Now it's a gorgeous looking SUV and I would say in 26 it's the most valuable SUV when it comes to value for money, because it starts at 30,000 euros in Croatia. Currently there's a 7,000 euro discount, but I believe they're going to continue it on. Now this is for the Pro trim. This is the Max trim. It is 32,000 euros. Now for the extra 2,000 euros you get on the exterior front parking sensors, you get the panel roof, you get the power tailgate. On the inside you get heads-up display, ventilated seats, ambient lights, memory seats for the driver, wireless charger, and on the back you get an armrest. Now I think that's worth the extra 2,000. It's a good value for money, and not to forget you get the Flame audio system with 16 speakers. That's 1,000 watts, and you also get a bass speaker in the cargo. Now let's talk about the exterior color. Here it's a beautiful green metallic color. On the press conference you saw me, I had the black model on test. So black, green, gray, blue, and silver are paid option. There's a white one that's completely free. I believe it's a metallic color. Now let's talk about tech specs. Inside is a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol producing 100 horsepower, and next to it is a electric motor that's producing 220 horsepower. The system horsepower is limited to 260 horsepower, so it's not added up to 300. Now 0 to 100 is 8 seconds. Top speed is limited to 170 kilometers per hour. Now this plug-in hybrid has a BYD Blade LFP battery. It's 18.4 kilowatt hours usable and gives you 83 kilometers of range. Fuel tank is 51 liters, so combined range with full tank and full battery gives you a little bit less than 950 kilometers of range, so the fuel is around 800. It's a very efficient car. It won't let the battery discharge below 20% when you are driving. If you are powering the car in the accessory mode, maybe it'll deplete the battery and the petrol will start, but it's a very efficient petrol. Now I will do my range test and I will do highway range test in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a separate video, so this video isn't too long. I'm just going to demo the car here, and separate video we're going to be driving, consumption, and so on, if you're new to the channel. And in that case, welcome. Okay, with technical details out of the way, let me unlock the car and show you the key fob here. So if I unlock the car, you can see the beautiful turn signals. These are also daytime running lights, and at the bottom are the main headlights. This is the key fob. If you watch my Geely EX5 EV version, it's the same key fob. You can get it in white black finish as well. Now I personally love the design and the aerodynamics of this SUV. It's just gorgeous. So if we come closer, you can see the daytime running lights flashing on the camera. Of course you can see the main headlight, which is not matrix, but it has the auto long beam automatic. Now if I unlock the car, you can see the turn signal, and it says here full LED technology. Also here full LED, you can see that. Close up on this beautiful green metallic color, looks amazing. Now the top here is this piano black finish with silver. Maybe in China they have the connected LED headlights on the front, not sure. Now since this is the half electric vehicle, the top is closed and we have big air intake at the bottom. Now you can see the Geely's badge, you can see the camera. So it's not 360, it's I think 580 or something like that. So it has the bird eye view. Now you have here some gray finish and some silver, like this lip. There is actual side tunneling here for the better aerodynamics. Now if I back up, you can see the whole car. So if I unlock it one more time, you can see the beautiful front signature, and I really love the design. It's a personal matter, of course, but I think you're gonna agree with me, it's an elegant SUV. Now let's check out the alloys here. So we have 18-inch. On different markets you can get like 17 or 19, 19 or 20. I think the 18 is great looking. It's enough tire for comfort. The shocks are also great, and it looks pretty nice. It's a 5-spoke closed design for better aerodynamics, and it's a diamond cut with this metallic gray finish. There is enough tire for curb protection. Now you can see the side mirror, just car keyless entry, locks or unlocks when you come close. You can see the cameras for parking. Now on the handle you have on the driver's side this one to lock unlock as well. You can see here the blind spot, which is standard. And while I'm at the handle, you can pop this one. There's a physical cylinder. You usually get it in the key fob or separate. Now here's the VIN number. You have some Easter eggs here from China. Now I know it's cloudy, but you can still see through the windshield. We have the heads-up display, FLAM audio system. We have 2 speakers close to the A-pillar, another one behind the infotainment. You can also see the light sensor, rain sensor, and lane assist camera. There's another sensor in the middle mirror for the auto long beam. Once again, you can see there's a little sun, beautiful green metallic color. Now the windshield is double laminated. On the top we have this beautiful aluminum roof racks. We have the in the top trim panel roof that's openable and has electronic shade. Now if I back up, let me show you the profile of the car. We have chrome outline around the windows and tinted windows in the back. It's a really nice SUV. You can see the windows are tall, so there's plenty of interior space as well. Now one thing I need to mention here, Geely tires, or Geely, not sure how this is pronounced. You have the little elephant. Probably not the greatest tires. I would advise you to swap them immediately. I know that's what you get from the factory, but these keep slipping. It's too much torque for the electric motor. It's a front wheel drive in dry and wet, so I would straight out replace them with a premium brand. This is the fuel cap. It's currently locked. I'm going to show you that maybe later. Now let me unlock the car. So this is the back end. You have full LED on the back as well. You can see the beautiful connected LED taillights, and the SUV is just looking amazing. Close up on that. You have the spoiler here, so that's nice. Now on the bottom you have the cat eyes, a little silver and gray. There is the exhaust pipe on the right side. I'm not sure if you can see that. We have the beautiful Geely signature in leathers. You can see the backing camera and Starray EM-i badge. Now this is the back end. I'm gonna unlock it, lock it, unlock it one more time. I think I've set the auto lights or coming, leaving home to 10 seconds. So one more time, beautiful signature. And not to forget, on this side, you have the charge port that I didn't mention. So AC is 6.6 kilowatts, combined DC is 30 kilowatts max. The DC charger will charge up the battery 20 to 80 in half an hour. So 30 to 80 should be 20 minutes. That doesn't sound that much bad. Now I could press here below the E or use the key fob to open or close the power tailgate. Now it opens fairly tall. I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So if it was a bit taller, it would be ideal for me, but for most of you it's fine. You can press here to close. You can see the top, so we have cold LED lights for the license plate illumination. Now this is plain. You have of course the option to unlock it from the inside. Now this is the cover for the cargo space, so watch out, there is no aligner here, so you just have to make sure that you hit both sides at the same time. Now here's the very accessible cargo. So we have 528 liters of cargo space. If you knock down the seats, we have 2068 seats, split 60-40. Now this is nice and flat to easily put suitcases inside. This is plastic. Now let me show you underneath. There's a false floor, so there's extra space because of this box. I really can't lower that down. You can see that, so apologies, but it's just there. I don't have anywhere to put it. So this is a bit heavy with one hand. Usually you use two hands. But you get here 5 fingers, an extra 5 here, so that's 20 centimeters from here to the false floor bottom. As you can see, you can put charging cables and a lot of stuff underneath. We have here a compartment for maybe a patching kit. There's a cold light on the left, and on both sides we have max 3 kilograms grocery hooks, no 12-volt outlet, and a bass speaker. Now let's close it up. So closing is nice. It slows down at the end, latches properly, so it doesn't, hit hard. Now once again, the beautiful green metallic color. Okay, opening and closing is great sound, good angle, so you can easily put a child seat. Now in case you have a child, you can actually push here to disable unlock from the inside, just something for the parents. You can see I've rinsed the car. There's some foam, but the doors go all the way down and the inside part is mostly dry when you wash the car. Good seals. Now let's check out the materials. So softly padded leatherette here as well. Hard plastic at the bottom, so that's fine. Big pockets, 2 speakers. This one's aluminum finish, same as this beautiful handle. Powered windows. Now let's check out here. Since this is an EV, there's no transmission tunnel. I mean, it's half EV, but in this case there isn't one. You can see a leatherette. Now you can go for this black interior, which looks really nice, but I think with this green color, there's optional beige one that would look much better. But that's what they expect. You have here perforated leatherette in the middle. This one is attached, so you won't lose the ISOFIX covers. And you have 2 speakers in the back as well, so that's pretty nice. You also have speakers in the headrest on the front. Again, 16 speakers altogether. Now you can press here to knock this one down. The seatbelt should not be in the way. You can see the back from this perspective. So just easily pull out the seatbelt. And let's jump in. Before I do that, the cover always closes when you lock the car. So I'm going to show you from the front how it looks when it's open. Plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. We have, this is plastic cover, this is all leatherette, big pockets, AC vents, you can see those, so that's nice. 2 USBs, C and A, and a little pocket right there. Now the front seat has the ISOFIX, you can see that. On the back, loads of room. I think you can easily squeeze 3 people in the back. This is soft. There's a lot of leg room. This is super wide. It's really nice and comfortable. You have here in the top trim an armrest with 2 cups. Would be cool if they added an opening here, but I guess you can't have all. And that's the view at the back. So nice big windows, a lot of room. On the top, all 3 sides besides your driver have slowly closing handles. Now there are no hooks, not even on the B pillars. You do have lights that come on, and seatbelts are not height adjustable. Let's hear the closing sound. Excellent closing sound, and check this out. Excellent headroom. I'm a 2-meter tall person, once again, or 6.6 in feet, so I can straighten up my back, straighten up my neck, and I'm comfortable. I don't have to, lean down. So that's good for my health as well if I'm traveling on the back seat. So huge thumbs up for Geely for making an amazing and spacious interior. Now here's the front, and I think we should go to the front and check it out because I think I've showed you everything on the back. Now, again, same good opening and closing sound. Doors open nice and wide, and we have the same materials. Here you can control the side mirrors, manually fold them, all powered and fully automatic. You can lock and lock the car and disable the rear if you have kids on the back. Flame sound system, brushed aluminum here, so 2 speakers, big pockets, all good. I don't see the tire pressure sticker. Oh, it's right here, so you can see that. Have in mind you need to put a little bit higher pressure if you have fully loaded car. That's for elk or moose test, really important. Now, these are the paddles. I'm gonna pop the front and the end of the video if you're new to the channel. In this case, top trim, we have the powered seats with memory. It's gonna pop a message on the screen if you wanna memorize the new position. Now, leatherette perforation. These are ventilated in the top trim. You have this little silver piece here. It really looks elegant. I like the design. And again, the headrests are speakers in the top trim. Now, steering column is manually height adjusted. You can see the top from this angle. There are ambient lights, but I'm gonna do separate night tour of this car as well, so you can see that, how it looks at night. Now, again, 2 USBs, C and A, 12-volt outlet. So if I come a little bit closer, there's a rubber mat, you can see that. I think there's also another ambient light. Now, you can press here to engage the washers. Okay, let me get comfortable. Now you can see the little avatar also opens and closes the doors, but let me switch to wide lens. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, there's going to be a separated point of view driving with no comments and night point of view driving review, where I'm going to summon my impressions behind the wheel. So zooming back in. Now let's check out the steering wheel. It's a 2-spoke, flat bottom and top. It's a nice profile. Now we have here a little bit of piano black and chrome. We have here physical buttons, so all the good stuff. Now I haven't really played a lot with these shortcuts, but you can see here you can use these arrows and switch through the digital cockpit. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. Now here are the wiper controls. This is the front wipers, this is the rear wipers. You can also see you can engage the auto long beam. New ADAS feature, the car will monitor your eyes and your facial recognition, so if you get drowsy. And here's the gear selector. You can see press B to park. Now, this is softly padded, this is softly padded, so everything is nice and posh. Flame sound, nice speakers, heads-up display. You can see it, it's, again, on the camera flashing. In person it's not. So amazing sound. We're gonna do a demo. You can see amazing screen. It looks like one's in Tesla, looks like iPad quality, so all the good stuff. It's around 15.4. This one is 10, but I really don't tell the numbers no more. Wireless charger. My only concern is, or question, why they didn't put 2 for the front passenger as well? That'd be nice. Now, you can see here Geely signature, and we have this shortcuts for the temperature, fan speed, auto, front defrost, close air circulation, AC on or off, and this one's for the volume. So that's that for the beautiful infotainment. I'm going to come back to it in a moment just to show you 2 cups that are adjustable. Soft, this is where you open. You have a charging card here, and this is like huge space with a rubber mat, so nice and practical. And so the seats quite comfy. You have the ISOFIX on the front one. Again, close up here you can see that, and the back from this angle. Now you can see the air vents are nicely connected, symmetrical. There's a big glove box space, so you can see that, plenty of room and all the good stuff there. Now you might see the ambient lights. They're here and here. Unfortunately, nothing on the back. Now, auto dimming mirror in the top trim, so it's a nice baseless mirror. You have here lights, cold lights, And you have the emergency button on the top and hazards. Now you can open the shade. So, and I'm going to open the roof. So second tap would be opening the roof. You can see that all together. And now, of course, you have that wind deflector, and it adds so much light, so it looks nice and roomy. Now, one press, you close, and second press, you close the shade. You can interrupt it and then let it vent, but then you can see how much light gets in. It's real nice and airy. Okay, not to forget, you have here documents holder. You have a beauty mirror with the lights, so it's matching the front cold light, and this one does not extend, so this area is not covered, but it's for the most case fine. Now let me show you here the headspace, plenty of headroom, so all good for tall people. And we're gonna focus now on the digital cockpit. Now there are here favorites, so you can customize. In this case, it is a 360 camera. I'm not sure why it starts to spin, but since I did engage the camera, as you can see the front, you can see here the sides. So if I start, I just press the brake, push to drive, and the car is on. So you can see the car switches to drive. So there's no start stop button. It's like a Tesla or Volvo, which makes sense. You just get in the car, press the brake, put it to drive. When you stop, press park, you exit, close the door, car goes to sleep. That's it. So front camera, great resolution. If you go to reverse, you can see the reverse camera. There is this, not sure if you can hear that. It's like a sonar, like boop, 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 boop. It's like a little sound. It's pretty nice and discreet, but you can hear it from the outside. Here you can have the 360. You can choose different angle here. You can, when you drive, you can shrink this, so you can have only this size. Someone asked me in a video, or you can have it full screen. And you can see here your alloys, so you don't curb them. And same for the rear. So you can choose all the cameras. I'm gonna put it to park. Now, beautiful avatar. It's a shame that it isn't the color of the vehicle. You can see here kilometers per hour and miles per hour. You can see the battery range and fuel range. Now on the side here, if you press this one and use the arrows, you can cycle through. So this is the current trip. Again, you need to press, go down. You can see the seat belts and tire pressure. Music's playing. You can see here the power consumption, and you can control. Now, you saw it went to, if it's this pressed, you can see it shows the menu on the side. If it goes off the menu, if I don't press down like now, then these arrows are for the volume. Pressing again, here we have the fuel consumption. So just briefly engaged 3.9, but I'm gonna do separate fuel consumption and with an empty battery and with full battery to actually show you what's realistic on this car. But I heard some really good impressions from other journalists, so I believe this should be very nice and efficient. I did cover this in the electric version. I'm going to try to cover it here. We have the electric driving modes. So electric, hybrid, and engine would be just petrol. You have the rest mode, camping mode, if you want to have AC on. There are also shortcuts here for the automatic brightness. You can have it manually. You can open or close the tailgate, ventilated seats, fuel cap open, power off the screen, heads up adjustment, heated seats, and so on. Wireless charger, sunshade, and so on. You can also, edit here, so you can add different widgets. So you can see there's plenty of them. So that's that. Now this is the home screen. You can choose different wallpapers. It's an amazing screen, amazing colors. Okay, cutting this in, if you use the scroll wheel just for the volume, you can press it and you can quickly choose different themes. So it's a pretty nice feature as well. And here are some of the shortcuts. Here are some of the apps. You can press down here, bring the apps on. You have wireless, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Okay, cutting this in. Now on the top, you can press, you can see, you can connect here to the Bluetooth. You can disable it quickly on the top. Now you have here Apple CarPlay, or you have it on the top here. So when you press, you have here the full screen. You have all the apps, and you have huge Google Maps. The screen is amazing. So it doesn't have the latest, I believe, or does it? Wait. Oh, showing my pictures here from my last trip. But this is the new Apple CarPlay. So you have here clock, weather forecast, and stuff like that. You can press here to get to the home. I believe this switches to also dark mode. So now it's on a light mode, so it's matching. And good thing it's not obstructing the bottom menu. So it's all good. I think the swipe here is slightly laggy because I'm recording. That's usually the case. As soon as I stop recording, it's nice and fast and smooth. Okay, cutting this in, I just realized one cool feature in Google Maps via Apple CarPlay, that you can engage here satellite view. So that's pretty cool. I have a Tesla. I don't really use Apple CarPlay because I don't have it. It's supposed to come maybe this year, so we'll see. But definitely it's cool that you can see satellite view. These are also the integrated maps. You have a 3D. You can, using Geely's internet, download, and it has all the good stuff here. I'm not going to go through each setting here, so it's going to be a very long video, but just covering the basics here. You have also apps that you can download. You also have games and stuff like that. On the screen, you can here control the fan speed. You can control the temperature. You can also engage, I've disabled that, but you can say, hey Geely. Now you can summon the voice assistant, tell it to change temperature, open the roof, or stuff like that. You have here shortcut for the 360 as well. This one, you can lock and unlock the car. If you tap on the car, so there's the shortcut for the cars. Now I'm going to run through that in a moment, but here you always have shortcuts. So this is like for the battery, so you can see battery percentage, fuel percentage, and then you can hold the charge here if you're planning going uphill and you need some juice, because in case you really deplete the battery, which is not going to happen, below 20% in most cases, then you can just tell I need 50% and stop using the battery, switch to fuel if you're going on a longer trip. You can have here all of these settings, so that's that. And so here's the like a home button, so you always return home, and here you have the last app. Now music, I would like to show you here radio, just to show this amazing sound. So okay, I keep forgetting that I have this one, so once again. Okay, it's a pretty good sound. I don't like this one. It's not really precise. You can see 1, 2. Yeah, it just feels like there's too many of these little clicks. But that's what you get. You can here have DAB or FM traffic announcement, and I think you do have RDS, as you can see, so all the good stuff. Now, if you go to radio, you have here list of radio stations, of course. Go back home. Now let's go to that car app. So here you have all the settings. You have here different sounds, spatial sound, where you want the sound. So you can here play with the equalizer. You have shortcuts again here as well. Driver setup. So you can create a driver profile and then tell the car, I want these settings to be always on. Otherwise, they're going to reset to auto, like if you want the max region. and so on. Now, vehicle controls, not to go through each, but you can see here all of that. You can have here shortcut for the tailgate switch, media sources, or driver setup. So I'm just gonna swipe through these. So some of these are grayed out, but once you put it to drive, you can engage or you can play with those. Now, during the night tour, I'm going to show you those. Driving assistance. So you can play here with all these settings. Again, if I put it to drive, you can see you can then play with these. So this is going to be a little bit annoying for the ADAS, but you can each drive disengage it here. I think when you pull down, you can add one of the shortcuts here. So one of them should be, one of these should be, I think one of these, option to disable that with a quick tap. Now, voice assistant, you can say, "Hey Geely." "Hey Geely,
what can I do for you?"
Change temperature to 20 degrees.
Okay.
So that's that. And so I've disabled it because I'm mentioning the brand. Cancel.
Okay.
So you can see that. Now, display, you can have here dark theme. So it automatically switches at night to a dark theme. It does look great, but I thought for your eyes it would be just easier this way. You can control the brightness, use different units here, and you can select a different wallpaper, or you can just add yours, I believe. And sound settings, here's sound. There's another menu for that I showed you. You can see the amount of speakers around you, and you can connect your devices. You have here over-the-air updates. Currently, this is the software that's on the car, and that's it. Beautiful car. Now, I'm gonna end it here and pop the bonnet. Trying to make this videos up to half an hour or less, but it's a very equipped car, so a lot of details there. So I know people have a shorter focus span these days, but if you're interested, you should be fine with this time. Washer fluid is right there, and here's the, again, 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol, 100 horsepower, and electric motor, 220. Combined system is 260. So let it drop and closes perfectly. So that was the tour of the new beautiful Geely Starray EM-i plug-in hybrid. Thank you for watching. You know what to do. Help me with the algorithm. Like, share, comment below, and stay tuned for point of view driving, night point of view driving, range test, and night tour. See you in the next one. Bye.